Hello students, welcome to my channel. Let's learn science. In my today's session, I'll discuss the remaining steps of agricultural practices. So without delaying, let us proceed to learn the various remaining steps of agricultural practices that we have not yet discussed in the earlier videos. That is step number 5, protecting from weeds. Protecting from weeds. Before going to discuss in detail about these agricultural steps, it is very important to know the meaning of weeds. What is weeds, or what are called weeds? Weeds are the unwanted plants that is to grow along with the agricultural crop or the crop plant, and that must be removed, otherwise that unwanted plant fight with the compete for the nutrients, sunlight, water with the crop plant. That's why it must be removed from the agricultural field so that the crop plant get enough amount of nutrients, sunlight, water as well as various type of material that are required for the plants. Besides this also, there are some weeds or unwanted plants that may be very poisonous. So that may mix with the agricultural plants or grains, and later on it may harm the animals as well as human beings. That's why these unwanted plants, that is weeds, what I told you, unwanted plants, must be removed by the farmers in their agricultural fields. Now let's see how weeds are removed from the agricultural fields, or let's see what the process that involved for the removal of weeds from the agricultural field. The particular process that is associated with the removal of weeds from the agricultural field is known as weeding. 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 Weeding means removing of weeds from the agricultural field, or you can also say removing of unwanted plants from the agricultural field that is used to fight for the nutrient, sunlight and other various essential substances that are required for the plant, and they used to compete with the crop plants. And the process that is involved for the removal of weeds is known as weeding. Now let us see how what are the different methods used for weeding, for the purpose of weeding. There are 3 methods generally used for the purpose of weeding. First one is manual weeding. Manual weeding. Let's think, what does manual weeding? Manual means removing of weeds or uproot of weeds by using hand. While the weeds are removed from the crop plant in the agricultural field by using the hand, that is called manual weeding. Next one is mechanical weeding. In the mechanical weeding, in this method, the farmer use some equipments, as for example, sickle, trowel. This to cut the weeds from the agricultural field by separating the crop plant. Okay, that is called manual weeding. Not only that means they use the hand, but beside hand also there is some other sort of devices in order to remove the weeds from the agricultural field, and that particular method is known as mechanical weeding. Third one is by using chemicals. What is it? By using chemicals. Besides these two methods, also farmer use some types of chemicals like 2,4-D. Like what 2,4-D. It is nothing, it is a weedicides. That means by using chemical also weeds are removed from the agricultural field. And the chemicals that is used for the removal of weeds from the agricultural field is termed as weedicides. Weedicides. So 2,4-D is an example of weedicides. And the full form of 2,4-D is 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. What I told you? 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. So this is an organic compound. Okay, what you can call this is a weedicides, which is used to remove the weeds from the agricultural field. Understood? Now let us see. I hope you understood this. How crops are protected from the weeds, that is from the unnecessary plants, that is to grow along with the agricultural crops, that is the crop that is cultivated by the farmer in their field. We have also learned weeding, a new term weeding. Weeding means the process of removing of weeds from the agricultural field. Then we come to know what the different methods that are used for the purpose of weeding. First one is manual weeding, then what is your mechanical weeding, then we get using chemicals. Here one thing is very important to note. Okay, while using the weedicides by the farmer in that agricultural field to remove the weeds, they must follow some precaution. As we come to know, weedicides are chemicals. So it is very harmful. Although it doesn't harm the agricultural crop, it only kill the weeds, that is unwanted plants grown along with the agricultural crop. But while spraying the weedicide in the agricultural field, the farmer should be very careful. They must wear the hand gloves, they must cover their head, they must wear the spectacles, they must cover their nose, mouth, ear, and after that only they have to spray the weedicide in the agricultural fields. And after spraying the weedicide in the agricultural field, they must take bath properly so that the weedicide cannot affect them. Understood? So these are some of the precautions that must be followed by the farmer or by the person who is to spray the weedicide in the agricultural field. So this is the fifth step of agricultural practices. Now let us see the sixth one, that is harvesting. What it is? Harvesting. Harvesting means already we know. Yes, harvesting means cutting off mature crops. When the crop become mature, then the farmers is used to cut the mature crop, and the cutting of mature crop is called harvesting. This can be done manually also by using some devices like sickle, and it can be done by using some machine also like harvester and combine. That harvester and combine are used to harvest the crop, cut the crop. Sometimes crops are cut down, to the ground. That means crops are cut down, leveling the ground. Sometimes, crops are cut down by lifting the, lower portion of the crop plant. So in different ways, in different areas, the farmer is used to harvest the crop. There are different festivals in our country that are associated with harvesting of crop, like Bihu in Assam, Baishakhi. So these are some of the festivals that are associated with harvesting of crops. After harvesting, understood? Have you understood harvesting? After harvesting, the farmer have to separate the grains from the crop plant. And the separation of the grains from the crop plant is termed as threshing. Threshing. After harvesting, when the grains are separated from the crop plants, then it is called threshing. And harvesting and threshing can be done by using a single machine, that is harvester. That's why as harvester is used for harvesting also as well as threshing also. That's why harvester is also known as or called combine. So combine means nothing but it means harvester, because it is to do the dual activity. That means by using harvester, what can we do? We can harvest the crop plant as well as we can separate the grains from the crop plant. That's why harvester is called combine. So when the grains are separated from the crop plant, then the further agricultural step is used to come. That is the last step of agricultural practices. What is that? Storage. So agricultural field is prepared, then seeds are sown, then manures and fertilizers are added to the field. After that, the field is supplied with water when it is required or at appropriate interval. Then protect the crop plants from the weeds. When the crop plant become mature, then the farmer cut down the crop and then they separate the grains from the crop plant. Then the last stage come, that is storage. But before storing the grains, the farmer have to go through some process. That means when the grains are separated from the crop plant, it contains a lots of amount of moisture. So that moisture must be removed from the grains. Otherwise what will happen? The microbes will act upon them, like fungi, bacteria. They will act upon the grains and they will destroy the grains. So the farmer have to dry the grains. That means they have to reduce the amount of moisture from the grains. And for this one, after separating grains from the crop plant, the farmer is used to dry the grain in the sunlight. And they used to separate the chaff, that is scaly, inedible substance that are attached with the grains. They used to remove that one by various process like winnowing, and then they used to store that one in a dry, cool and clean place, so that later on when need arises, they can consume the grains. Now one question you may ask that why is grains are stored in dry, clean and cool places? As you know that the microbes cannot grow in cool places. When the temperature is low, then the microbes cannot grow. And dry means without water no living creature can survive. When the place is already dry, so there is no possibility of growing any kind of microorganism. And beside that also, that place must be clean. Already should be clean. In such a place, the farmers have to store the grains for the further uses, so that later on they can consume their grains. The small farmer, they used to store the grain in the jute bags, then in tin containers, and when they used to store the small, what I told you, the small farmers, they used to store the grains in the jute bags and tin container. Along with some dry neem leaf. Do you know why neem leaf is used? Because neem leaf has some, what that one is called, insecticidal effect. That means dry neem leaves keep the insect away from the grains. That's why while the small farmer is used to store the grains in the jute bags and tin container, they used to keep some dry neem leaves on the top of the container, on the top of the jute bag, so that the insect, pest, shade, that cannot come in contact with the grains. In case of big farmers, wherever the agricultural practices is done in a large scale, they used to store the grain industry laws, in the good ones for later use. So like this, what happened? The agricultural crop, that is grain, are stored, or different type of crop has been stored in different places so that it should not be destroyed by the microorganisms. Besides all these agricultural practices, these all are the agricultural practices that are involved or associated with agricultural activities. Besides that also, in your first lesson, another thing is given, another topic is given. Let us see what it is. The most important topic is given, animal husbandry. Animal husbandry. Animal husbandry. I have you heard the name earlier also. If you don't heard, let me clear you. Animal husbandry means the rearing and breeding of domestic animals for commercial purpose. That means when the domestic animals are kept in a place in a large number to get some benefits from them, As for example, cows are kept to get lots of milk from them. Hens are kept to get the eggs from them, chicken from them. Right. So that is called what? Animal husbandry. When animals are kept for the commercial purpose. Understood? So it simply means what? Rearing and breeding of domestic animals. But if you keep a single domestic animal, that is not called as an animal husbandry. The animal, there must be large number of same kind of animals for getting benefits from them. That one is termed as animal husbandry. So this is the different things given in your first lesson, that is crop production and management. I have tried my level best to discuss, to give you some, so that easy way, so that you can understand the lesson. Besides that also, if you have some doubts and queries, then please comment me in my comment section. I will try my level best to clear the doubts and confusion.